Big welcome to you, Taurus. The sun, now in Gemini, is highlighting the moon, which is stationed in your sign. And that means that you are thinking about relationships. First and foremost, your own relationship, right, that you have with yourself, how you treat yourself, how you talk to yourself. And then, of course, all the other relationships, not just love relationships, relationships of all sorts, right? Maybe with a dog or a cat or a bird, right? Or then with your children, with your parents, with your husband, or with your wife, with your sisters and brothers. So, relationship in general are important because that's how we understand who we truly are. We understand differences, right? Different points of views. And that's what, in a way, the Tarot says. The Tarot always says there is a black and there's a white. And here, of course, Andromeda is chained to a rock, to the earth, to fertility, to the sea dragon, sea serpent. Perseus comes in and saves her, right? Frees her with the sword of truth. And a sword can penetrate, a sword cuts, a sword opens. So here we see a strong story told by understanding you are here to love yourself first, right? And foremost. Then Edgar Waite, he has been in this secret brotherhood of the Golden Dawn, and this is the Hermetic Tarot. He as well tells the story by the conscious looking at the subconscious looking up at the higher conscious. Again, a circular energy that is happening first and foremost within you. There is, of course, then if it's a relationship, the fire, the red triangle pointing upwards, and the snake, the fruit, the blue triangle pointing downwards. Aleister Crowley as well was in this secret brotherhood, and both men created their own tarot deck, and I like to show this because I think it's important. So later on in the reading I will refer back to these cards, and so you have a little bit of an understanding already. So here moon and sun getting married, and within as well the serpent, around the cosmic egg, the white, the dark, the white, the dark, within us, the hermit that marries them, the medicine woman, ecstasy, right? These are my German cards, so of course the language is different. Ecstasy, he holds the two masculine elements, and she holds the two feminine elements for him, and within it, they create their own space. Herman Handel, he is making appear not an angel but a cup. When you love yourself, when you have found a partner so profound, then the true cup, right, the love is appearing. We see out of her hair here the sea serpent, we see the devil. The devil is not something that is real because it's just she needs to seduce him so that he wants to mate with her. And the next generation is created. The rose with the hexagram in it. Very powerful spiritual elements in these cards. Now my card, of course, there is the king pigeon that I picked because again he goes with his hands and with his arms back to his feet, and the Gemini is all about arms and hands. The feet is the subconscious. And so when I open myself, I see the sword of truth, I see the light, I see the heart opening. Within it, there is the hexagram. It's almost like we get split so we can find each other again. The rose growing out of the tree of life. And I am still working on putting a serpent and two people down here standing in this light. So this energy is highlighting you, my dear Taurus, right? And you're standing in the moon. The sun, the external, right? This searching, the ego, and the moon, of course, the inner, the intuitive. And so in the intuition, we are in the Hierophant. And the Hierophant is the Greek word for the high priest. Here we have the three parts, the pentagram and the hexagram right in the center. We have an elephant, we have the horns of the Taurus, right, of the bull. Then we have, of course, the typical Edgar Waite card here, the red rope, the three levels, the three stages, the first students wanting to learn. The pillars have become more simplistic, right? He almost took out a lot of information that was in the original pillars. Nevertheless, he still added all of that more on a physical level. So here we see, of course, also the mudra, the hand mudra, two pointing upwards, two pointing downwards. It's again this. It's always these opposite energies that connect or are need to be united, right? Then here we have Aleister Crowley. He has the pentagram in front of his heart. He is connected to the children, the star children, Isis, right? And again, a lot of incredible, many symbolisms. And I don't go into the details right now for this reading because I will do just a reading for the Hierophant once my cards are finished. Here in the medicine woman, it's the one that mediates, the peacemaker. She stands with the 1, 2, 3 windows, the 3 levels to the nature, and that's her cathedral, right? Meditation is her tool. She's completely connected, and she has different people of different race sitting in front of her. Hermann Handel, why I pick also his cards is because the reconciliation up here, the Hebrew alphabet and the rune alphabet, because as a soldier he was in World War II saved by a Jew. So here we see he gets the information into the right side of his ear, and he is left is listening to this wise man, and there's another wise man praying, listening, the key with 3 points, right, to open the door of knowledge, open the door of wisdom. Now, my yoga card is when I'm in the High Priestess, I up here and bowing down with the hands in Namaste, I go into the forward bend. For me, the bowing down is like bringing the energy down, is bringing the information that's in this hexagram, and the coming back up is like the red arrow that's saying, yes, I come back up again. Here I have the 2 elephants, and down here I have 2 bulls. I'm still working on this card, I'm not finished yet. Here we come from Aries, and we go here to Gemini, right, which is then the band of connection here, right? So this band is holding all the major arcanas together, and there's a band like this, and in the center, that's always where the element of duality has come into unity. So spirit and matter, right? We have different energies that work on us, but here in the center, that's again and again showing us we need to come into our center. We need to find what is really truly going on. Then, if you're born between April 10th to May 9th, you're the classical King of Pentacles. Again, look in the description box below because my way is going with Aleister Crowley. He very specific gave dates to each of the 12 zodiac signs, and there are different than the one when the month begins. Just simply here you are the completion of the stones the earth is forever fruitful. And here you're the old man, right? In Hermann Handel's tarot, you're the old man because the old man comes from the Napi Indians, and he's kind of like the hero of the Blackfoot tribe, and he is the first being. It's almost, he's Adam. He's a demigod for them. He's a troublemaker. He's also a little bit of a trickster, right? So it's very cute. Good. On a day like this, we have, of course, the element earth. Very grounded, right? You are connected to Venus. She is also the lovers. So you have today quite a lot of questions maybe to the aspect of love. Then your body part is the neck, right? The throat, the speaking, the I speak chakra. And then of course you are connected to the second house, which is value. Everything of value is important for you. On a day like this, we like to eat roots, and we like to move our cardiovascular system. Also for you, very important that you are using that information and making sure that you are moving your body. Good, let's begin. We have, of course, now an oracle deck, and I wanted to see what card comes up for you. Freedom, the number 22. Now, this is a very beautiful card. When you look at it deep into, she is touching literally the throat. It is a blue color, and it's a blue jay. And the blue jay as an animal, a spirit animal. It's very, how would I say, very special because it's the evolution. All birds are an evolution. They come from the reptilian brain into the air. So here the words are concentration, possibility, and motivation. Now the blue jay is passionate, he's powerful, and he's also intelligent. And he is determined to go for whatever it takes to be free. And he has that clarity. He has the truth. And blue is always connected to the soul, right? And so here you are very much like wanting to go out and wanting to experience the life in a different way than you used to. This realization gives you wings yourself. And the number 22 is a master number, which is the next level of 11. Meaning you are ready to change something in your life. And you not easily someone that changes something in his life, right? You very traditional. You very the real estate, banks, you're the architect, you nature lover, you musician, you like to do things, but you're also very romantic, right? You love to have that opportunity to grow free, right? Like a cow, the Taurus or the cow is a holy cow. Very important to understand the motive of a cow, right? They're together. They love to be in companion with others. So you also have a lot of compassion. That's really beautiful with you. Okay, here we go. So I'm picking 6 cards because I'm using the hexagram right now. The King of Swords, right? So again, it makes me realize, yes, you really do want to be free, not only on an intuitive level, which would be saying the left eye, but also on a mental or on a structural level. The right eye, because that's where the bird is sitting in front of his right eye, and that's connecting us to the brain that is analytical, that is calculated, that is exactly building all these foundations. So maybe you want to free yourself from things that were locking you down, right? And he is like a samurai, and a samurai is a loner. A samurai is someone that says, I go out there and I do my own thing. And again, the color blue comes very beautifully through, right? When you look at the bird, it almost looks like it's like he has a constellation in his feathers. So yes, intellectually, you're ready to move forward and wanting to be free and uplifted. I almost, because he's air and air, right? The King of Swords is air and air. All the kings are air. And so look what that does to you. You want to fly. You want to fly. Very clear. And the Eight of Wands is doing something, is doing it in such a way that Mercury in Sagittarius. And Sagittarius is opposite of Gemini, right? So you do want, because you're free. I feel like you're free. I feel like you're independent. If you are in a relationship, nevertheless, you want to be free. You want to travel. You want to go active again. Be creative, active, do something. And again, it's the Three of Wands, right? So it's almost like here you are, you have the courage. You have the courage to say, you know what? No matter what, the freedom, I need to be free. Something in you says very strongly, I need to be free. And you are doing something about it. Because this is a man of action in the sense of intellectual, researching, finding. That gives you a push. That gives you an understanding. Yeah, I want to go out. I want to go up. And then you come down and you're like, okay, what can I create? Because the Three is Bina. The Three is connected in a way to the Empress. And that's like creating something new out of the understanding. The Eight is hood. It's very difficult for me still, some of these words of the Sephiroth of the Tree of Life, right? Hood is the glory, is the infinity, is the infinite Eight. And something comes very fast to you so that you can grow further into Bina, into the mother of all understanding. And then you get the Six of Cups, and that's Moon in Taurus, right? And Moon in Taurus, in a way, this is your card. You give. You don't think about, is it worth for me to give? You just give. And you're very connected with this card. And you always give something to drink or something to eat. And that's what makes you so compassionate, so beautiful to be around with, because you're very giving in that sense, right? So look at that. You just give and connect with people through food, through ceremonies. For you, cooking is like a ceremony, right? Okay, so though there is something that gives you a little headache, but it's the swords, right? It's not the wands, it's the swords. So here you are feeling that you are tortured a little bit by something, but it's the end. The 10 is always a new round, right? Because 9 is the next number. And 10 it's almost like it's not even coming from you. You allow other people to give you a headache like that. And then comes the Page of Cups. So you see, there is something blocking you from really, 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 really experiencing a spiritual connection. Because this is, even though it's there are two cups, it's the Six of Pentacles. And you would think, right, that it's an emotional thing, but it is an emotional thing because the Six of Pentacles is giving and taking. And something blocks you. Something is there that just doesn't let you be free, and it's the Sun in Gemini. So maybe you have a little Gemini in your sign, because Gemini is after Taurus. So look at the description box below. Maybe you're a Knight of Swords. And the Knight of Swords, they keep thinking way too much. But you want to talk to the fish. You want to be intuitive. You want to be a Page of Cups. You want to speak with the animals. You want to do things different. Right? You're not... This is finished. This is done. Because you want to be free. You want to be free from this kind of thinking. You want to be free and become the Hermit. And the Hermit sits so high. He's the one, again, back up at the mountain. And he's catching the light. He's catching the star. The Page of Pentacles. I think now the story makes sense, right? I think you really finding in this freedom, you come back to yourself. You go through this journey. You go through a journey of discovering what is really truly important to you right now. And already this bird is literally speaking to you and telling you, go for it. You have wings. See them, feel them, use them. I tell you, use them. And then you realize it's not just a, oh, well, I'm just thinking good thoughts and it will be better. No, you are actually literally believing, yes, this freedom, I'm going to fight for it. I really have the sword for that. And I have the strength to uplift myself and to go, and it will happen fast. Then you are really experiencing this new power, a new height that already is literally saying, yes, you will be very tall, you will be strong, because you give, you always have given. You always give to other people. Even if people sometimes maybe even talk bad about you, you don't care, right? Or even you think too much about other people, how they behave and how they not behave. And you want to talk, you want to be spiritual, you want to talk to this cute little fish, because the fish is in the cup and this is what you want to drink. You want to be alone. You want to be like the hermit in his own true alchemical and tantric transformation, sitting up here on a lookout over the world, and then you come back to yourself. You come back to be this young, innocent child. Look at that. The wings are forming, and now she even has a full dress, and she's connecting with the flowers, and she is one with them. And she is literally saying, yes, innocent, that's what I am. So cute, so cute. So you come and realize that you want to be shifting your life enormously, right? Because you're ready. You're ready to move a little lighter forward. You don't want to take the old baggage with you. You're letting go of the things, right? You're speaking your truth. You're speaking your truth. And yes, you do feel that you can do something about your life. You want to shift. You want to grow. You want to be light again. And you want to expect things. There's still something to be lived. There's still something out there, and you're searching for it. And you're putting that ship down into the ocean so it can go, right? And long hair are like antenna, and the antenna is saying, yeah, check it out there. The world is waiting for your sweetness, for your gentleness, for your compassion. Allow that not to block you if people talk about you. Allow not your own self-doubt to block you. Speak with the fish. Speak intuitive. Seek and realize the world out there has something to say. And you know, the fish, you see that? You talk to the fish and the fish says, yes, find yourself, love yourself, you're special, you really are special. And what happens? You find yourself, you find your old, cute, sweet self. This is the Page of Pentacles, right? And the Page of Pentacles is connected to all three zodiac signs, to Capricorn, to Taurus, and to Virgo. So here you are, this is who you are. You will free yourself, you will go and fly, and you will be again connected to something very special. Wow, beautiful, right? The self-love, you will be connected to loving yourself, to opening yourself up completely, right? To changing things, to be in nature, right? You see that in nature? She's back in nature, that's her cathedral. You don't need the old church. It's not you. This is not you. And also this is not you. And also this is not you, right? You want to be out there. You want to be natural. That's what you're gonna get. Wow, beautiful. And you have help. You have a Virgo here, right? This is here. You have an Aquarius. Those are the two people that are here. Aquarius and a Virgo helping you. Or of course you get this energy yourself, right? You changing and shifting now because of this pull of freedom that you want, right? And it's been inside of you for a while, right? It's not just the pandemic that creates. A lot of people had it, but they never dared. They never thought they could go out there and really free themselves. But now they're doing it. Wow, beautiful, beautiful reading, right? So the next month is Sun in Cancer, in the Success, in the Chariot. So let's see what that combination, what that light is highlighting onto your moon. Thank you so much for watching. Namaste.